And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Shining Force with the worst party mode. I'm your host, CRPG Guy, or worst party run. And I decided not to go back because, strangely enough, things were awkwardly working out. Like, May's gained a level so far, Gort has gained a level. He's working on a second level, so is May. Strangely enough, she was able to pick off 3 enemies so far without a with no weapon. So I'm just like, you know what, screw it. Let's just get through the fight. I can always buy her a weapon in the next town. They're guaranteed to have at least the spear. And Hans hit 5. I think Gong may have hit 5 as well. I know Tao did. And she burned through all of her MP, which is quite nice, actually. It means we're pretty well off. But yeah, any chance we can get Gort and May up to level 4 would be nice. That preps us for the next fight, really. Lowe's not going to get there, I don't think, though. Yeah, he could with 2 more heals, but he can't reach anything to heal it, so it kind of sucks. Unless we could draw this turn out, this round out, so he gets 2 rounds. But any chance May's going to get a kill, we're going to let her do it with without her weapon equipped, because that's hilarious. Go get him, May! Well, after she crits. Okay, no. She crits, it still only does 1. And I could give Ken her weapon. Give her Ken's weapon, but I'm just that lazy. I think we can hold out. At least for Low to heal at least once. Should be able to hold out for 2 heals, so we're gonna do that. What is her 38, so she won't level if she gets the kill. Neither will Gort. So it could go to either of them and it wouldn't really bother me. Probably give it to May because I think May's the worst when it comes to that kind of stuff. Go get her, May. She gets 2 attacks. That would also be really funny. Guess we'll have him heal Gort or Luke, I guess. One of the 2. Well, if our hero's close to leveling to 5, we might want to give it to him. He'll level off of anything. He won't level. What about Ken? No, neither of them will level. He'll level off a kill. I think we picked our candidate. As long as he hits. I think at this point, though, May could get the kill, too. Like I said, it really doesn't matter. And learns Detox. Not that we're going to use it that much, but whatever. You know what? I want May to get this. I want her to get this. Some of you might wonder how Jokert's going to do. Well, if there's someone with 1 hit point, may as well put him to work. Okay, nobody died. Nice. Alright, let's keep moving here. A bronze lance, that we'll give to, what's her name? We'll give that to, May. Probably not going to worry about... Well, I'm probably not going to get her a spear now that we just have the lance. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about that. Do need to sell some old gear, though. Yeah. All hot air. There you go, May. You get a weapon, finally. She's sitting there going, "You're such a dick." Puts her at 15, which... If she's at 15, what's Ken at? 18, okay. He's also a level higher. Gotta talk to this guy. Mula. Healing Seed. And I did use Gong's Healing Herb in the last fight, so... because we burnt through all his MP, so... probably give this to Gong. Yeah, and that allows him to do stuff. Yeah, we can buy a spear, so we'll do that. We'll go on May. Sell the Angel Wing. I think we're good everywhere else. Take that, fool! Whee! And there's a power potion. I'll shove probably on Hans. Medical herb. Again, we can probably give it to Gong, but I am going to give it to Lo at the moment. Because Gong probably doesn't need the antidote, to be fair. We have Lo for that, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now. We should be getting middle swords coming up here. At least one. Healing Seed. Pass it to Lo, I guess. And actually, Luke and Gort, we're not going to be using either of them in the long run, so... that's going to be an interesting one to decide who gets that. 16... 18... and Luke's a level higher, so... I think we'll give it to Luke for now. Like I said, he'll probably be the last warrior to come out once we get Adam. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's how that's probably going to play out. I don't even know if that mattered. I think we get one more middle sword. Somewhere. I don't remember. It's been so long. I just remember where the chests are as opposed to what they give me. Okay. Actually, we can leave... let's pass this medical herb to... Lo. And we'll leave the healing seed on... Jaktar. Hans can hold that. Let's go sell off the old axe, so we don't have to deal with it later. And like I said, guys, I'm trying to power through this till we get to the full worst team. So if you feel like I'm skipping a few things, like that last battle, I didn't show the whole battle because who cares, right? I wasn't grinding off that battle. You can clearly tell by my levels that I didn't. But if you guys are wondering, you know, why I might skip around a bit, especially on outdoor battles, mainly because they just drag on and take forever. And I will be doing no... outside of the Ernest battle, there's really no outdoor battle that's really that relevant to do or show or involve ourselves in. So... because at that point, you're just doing it to do it. Ooh, a wooden arrow. What a piece of crap. They sell for a lot, though, if I'm not mistaken, so... Healing Seed, another one. We'll have to make a run to town, because I don't want us We're also going to get a staff as well, I think. We just pass this stuff around until no enemies, I think, drop an item, so it doesn't really matter in the next fight. So it doesn't matter who we give stuff to as long as we pass it out. Here, Ken, have that. $100. Okay, so we did get 2 middle swords. I knew we were going to get them. And a Bread of Life. Oh, yeah, duh. Let's give that middle sword to Gort. Yeah, we will make a run to town. Because there's no more chests that we can grab right now. Our inventory is painfully full. Pretty sure there's no more chests we can get right now. I mean, there's other chests to get in this town, in the castle, but we can't get them because we have to move and continue the storyline here. You know, I think I'm gonna sell off Gong's antidote. Go ahead and give him more healing items. Because that'll give him more XP than that single thing. Get rid of the wooden arrow. Yeah, we can actually give Gong somebody's healing seed here. Cactar, just because we need the rune. Just make sure everybody's equipped with a weapon. Because we had a little bit of chicanery going on. And I don't believe we equipped Gort, so... So that's 17, and that Luke is at what? 19, so within 2 damage. That's easily within a level. So now we can continue the story and get into our next fight. And we find out that Kane's already pretty much taken over this whole area. Let's go ahead and grab this. Another sellable item. At this point, we don't want to leave. We'll just keep going. And don't worry about those 4 chests. I don't know if I need to explain a lot of this to you guys. If you're watching this this low-level run, you probably have already played Shining Force and know a lot of the ins and outs of the game. So I'm not going to bore you guys with those details. It's really going to be more about watching how I handle a lot of the enemies and whatnot. So I think the first character that might go out of the party might be Chris. I'll decide that when we get there. Technically, I can use any... I could theoretically, because the rule isn't set in stone, but the general rule of thumb is that I cannot... I can have any... The general rule right now is I can have any characters I want in the party until... Whenever I get a character that is considered the worst character, I have to bring that character in immediately, as early as the game will allow me to, so... I'm gonna hate the Ernest fight because Joggert's gonna be in my party. I know that that's when my rage senses are gonna hit maximum overdrive. Alright. Blah 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 blah. It shouldn't be too much of a difficult fight, really. The bats are the most annoying thing. So we'll power through this fight. And the next one, even. We're going to pretty much power our way to that circus fight. Though I might work on Henri a little bit, because it'll be a while before we get our second mage. So, and because it'll be a while before we get Aleph, we need somebody who's competent. And I can try to remind myself to get her little goofy little outfit. We'll have a flying unit, because Amon is going to be in, so... we'll have a flying unit. It's not like it's impossible to get her outfit as much. But yeah, I thought about it too, because I said I might throw... the wild card grouping was, you know, would be replacing one of the specialty characters that I thought were, like, beefier. Or at least more of a... this group of specialty characters, this group of specialty characters. So... that's why, I put Luke and Gort in that grouping as well, but it was Balburi, Amon, and Kokichi were in the flyer group with Luke and Gort, because I knew neither of them were going to get picked. I think one person voted for Gort being a terrible character, but Amon destroyed the ratings. But yeah. The other thing, too, is actually, to be fair, the first character that goes out, I have my choice between May and Chris, because I'll have Arthur by that time, so I'll have to make a decision. I'll have to make a sound decision in Chapter 3, because I think that's when we fill out the whole party. Because we'll get Diane in the 3rd chapter, and by the first fight, yeah, I think that's a full party. Because usually Balburi and Amon, I think you have to add them. So... who we getting? We got Chris, and then there's room for Henri and Arthur, and then that's a full party. So yeah, we'll be starting to substitute characters out by that point. I'll probably take Chris out first, and the reason I say that is because Chris would be taking XP away from Gong and Lo, unless I start running into problems. So. It's a hard decision. It's a very difficult decision to make. Who stays and who goes. I want her there. But we're gonna use Chris, Lo, and some of our weaker characters to pick off those dark dwarves. Gong, I think, and May will count because they're still level 3. Look along. Here they come. Which usually means Gort's turn's coming up. Oh yeah, Chris is level 2. Maybe I'll even take her out early. Yeah, I'll probably take her out first, because like I said, she's going to take away from our other healers, and we definitely don't want that. Let's try to weaken them so these other characters can pick them off. I swear to God, Hans is somehow getting weaker. I don't know how, but it's happening. And again, they might only be getting 15%, but whatever. I just feel it in my bones that's going down. Because we know he'll do pretty good damage. Now anyone can pick that off, and we could send Lo to do it. I'd like to send Chris, but she's not going to reach in time. She's too slow. She might even get killed off before she even gets over there. Part of me's thinking we should leave Ken behind. Yeah. Because he'll catch up pretty easily. Oh, that would have been epic. Come on, Gort. You're killing me. You know, let's just kill off this dwarf, just because we need to play a little bit on the safe side here. Much as we technically don't need to, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. We could save that Dark Dwarf for Chris. Like I said, she's going out at the end of Chapter 2, so I don't know if we really need to focus on her that much. And then once we get... Who would be the next character after that? Oh, God. Oh, no, we figured that out, right? Amon. No, Amon's going to probably replace Chris. So who's going to replace... This is interesting. I'm really thinking about who's going in and when. Xylo's not going to go in at all. If I can avoid it. So yeah, who else would go in? Because May would be the next one to come out. Oh god, it would probably be... I think I know who it would be, and it's going to be a shit show. It would be, I think the character that goes in to replace May is going to be Joggart. Oh god. Because we don't get Gunts for quite a while. We get Gunts and him in the same chapter, actually. We're keeping tabs on who gets what when. There we go. I knew that would draw all their attention. So yeah, we'll probably have most of the party assembled by the end of chapter 4. Is it 4? Where we fight Ernest? I'm sorry, where we pick up Vankar and Ernest, and Gunts, and Domingo, and Joggart. I think so. I think so. We'll deal with that when we get there. I was surprised Vankar didn't get picked as the worst over Arthur. He didn't even rate that high, I don't think. I guess he might have been high enough to have gotten worst vote, but he ended up not really getting that. He was close, though. Wasn't he? Maybe Vankar was number 3rd? Man, there's a lot of hate for Arthur out there. For obvious reasons. I mean, I'm being hyperbolic, but... Yeah. Really can. Well, we'll have to send Tao over there to do some work. We'll let Lo get the kill there. Because he can. Chris should get a turn before that Dark Dwarf. Maybe not. You won't level from it. We're not going to use her very much at all, so screw it. Gort will be in until we get probably Gunts, so... Leave her there while they work on these bats. Nice. Oh, come on. I think we're going to end up moving Chris forward. That's like I said, the bats are the most annoying thing in this fight. Pretty much most flying units are annoying. Yeah, that I think about it. They've been a little more balanced in later Shining Force installments. It's like our emergency backup healer. And I would say she'd be more useful than May, but she's too much. She could be hard to level. I have a feeling she will be anyway. Because she's already so far behind as is. But yeah, the reason I didn't take Chris, I'm not going to bring Chris, is yeah, she gets a great spell loadout when she levels, and there's no way she's outperforms Gong by any stretch of the imagination. Gong actually never learns a better healing. Like, all he does is know how to heal. That's really it. So because that's the only skill he learns, it kind of means that we're really going to be hoping he gets some good attacks numbers. If he doesn't, we're really screwed. Like, really screwed. And so far, he's been getting some good numbers, so... And Lo doesn't get Aura, so... That's another problem, is with Lo, so reason why many people voted him the worst. He only gets the one healing spell, and then he gets Detox, Slow, and... something else, I think. Sleep, I think. Spells nobody cares about. Because they hardly ever work. Anytime we can try to level Lo, we're going to do it. Nice. Lo's going to be hard to level. Until he gets a better staff, which I think is in the next town, so that might work out, but we got to get there first. Let's put her over here by Lo. Let's block her in. Make sure we burn through his MP, too. Just try to burn through honestly, every healer's MP, if possible. It's technically not enough to get him to level, but it's pretty close. Alright, tastes like healing. Yeah, Chapter 2, strangely enough, 3 battles of the 4 battles that take place in Chapter 2 are really good for bringing up characters who've significantly fallen behind that you want to use. So I might explain that, because maybe you guys will be interested in doing your worst character runs, and maybe I can throw some advice out there. Of if you're going to level them up, here's how you need to level. And yeah, like I said, maybe sometime next year we'll run through this game again with a different group of voted worst characters. Or maybe I'll do my pick for worst party, too. Though this is almost it. To be fair. I think Hanzo is worse than... I think Hanzo's pretty terrible. I know there's a group of people that really like him. I don't think he's that good. What else do I not like? I think Diane is the worst archer. Statistically, she's proven to be the worst archer from all of my research. Worst support characters, specialty characters. Adam is definitely one of the worst. Just because of when you get him in the game and then how hard he is to kind of play catch up with. I'm trying to think of who else is horrible. Low, I think we did pretty good on our casters. Well, I think Aleph is pretty good. It actually comes down to Domingo. I think it's Tao and Domingo are the worst casters. And the reason I say Domingo is because by endgame he becomes almost as squishy as the rest of the party. That's debatable. That is very debatable. And that's a good debate to have. Because it's very hard to say. Because Aleph's freaking loadout is really good. Spell loadout is incredible. But you get her so late in the game, unless you build her up, she's really difficult to use, so you have to put that into consideration. Low using some of his spells. Sure, why not? Yeah, once you get if you're for those of you wondering still about Chris too, if you level her up along and you get her caught up to level 4 or 5 before the end of, or if you get her caught up rather to the average level of characters by the end of chapter 2, she starts to outshine Low right away. Just because I think her MP growth is actually better. I could be wrong, but I think it starts already getting better than it should be. Oh, perfect. Yeah, go after the knight that has lots of health. Definitely worked out in my favor. Hopefully he doesn't kill it. Okay. Probably should have had her go for the one on top, but whatever. Already there. Could let Ken kill that. You know, let Hans do it. Ken can go after the Dark Mage. Because he's gonna be next chapter. He's gonna struggle, pretty badly. I almost feel like I should give him the final kill. What is he at? If he gets 40, he'll level. Ken will still do fine damage-wise, so yeah, we'll give Hans that level. Let's pull everyone back. That way we can also heal Ken before the battle's over. And we'll heal Gord as well. And May. We'll get them all healed. That way those characters get XP as well. Gotta get these casters their XP. Still not enough for full heal too, that's kind of nice. Which means we're not going to kill the Black Mage. Black Mage, Dark Mage? Dark Mage. We'll let that ride for now. Let's get these healers their MP. Their XP. Some of you might have argued, well, if you're going to do that, you should have let Lo get that heal, but whatever. We're stuck with Chris for another chapter. We may as well do what we can. There we go. People have been gaining levels. Anybody else need a heal? We'll send them up to low. This is to next level. Okay, actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna heal with low, then we're gonna have the black mage use a dark mage use another AoE attack on somebody, and then we'll kill him because then low will hit 5, and I'll feel better. Actually, we only have the 2 heal. He only has the 1 heal left, right? Yeah, we got healing items we could burn. Got extra XP. Do that though. Hey, you waste that MP, Mr. Mage. You waste it good. You can see this is really all that goes into leveling these characters up. Okay, now we'll let Hans get the kill. Hopefully he levels. If not, he'll level very quickly in the next battle, but still. Any chance we can get him to level up? Because, like I said, it'll be a while before he gets a better weapon. Whereas everybody else has already gotten one, so... And he didn't level, but he should be within, like, 20 XP of leveling. Right. I'm sure there's a better way to check our... There's... Yeah, we can only check members in the headquarters. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. It's easier to do it in battle. This was locked off, by the way. That's why we couldn't get it earlier. I just want to double check over here, but I'm pretty sure that's everything. Pull the string! And there we go. Ask me what it means, ask me what it means! As we beat chapter 1. I think of 8 or 9, I forget, I think it's 8. Oh god, I'm already dreading what's coming up. I really am, because we get two of our worst characters before this chapter is done. Well, no, we technically get Amon at the end of the chapter, but it is what it is. A Boken. Piece of horse crap. And we should get access, yeah, to a better staff. So we're going to give this to Tao. Even though, really, we never have her melee attack, so you don't really need to get one for her, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to get one for Lo, and we're going to get one for Chris, too, because she's still technically in our party. And she could actually start getting some leveling done, but like I said, she's coming out in the beginning of the next chapter. So I'm not too concerned. It's not on the pile of, you know, shit that needs to get done. It raises their attack to a delicious 18. And this is really going to help Lo, because this is going to raise him up to 20. Which makes them pretty killer attackers, and then Tao is going to just be... Actually, Tao's attack's pretty good, too. It's a shame the enemies get stronger as well. But still, that's as good as the current characters in the party. Sell off the wooden staves. I say staves because it's a musical term, but I wonder if is it really staves or staffs? I believe it's staves. And just people don't know about that for some reason. We're also going to lose value to the healing herbs at some point, so we might need to start thinking about that too. Oh, I didn't sell off Chris's. And yeah, once characters start coming out too, we're going to sell all their gear. No need to keep it. None. None. At this point, we're just looking for chests. We get a ring too here. So we talked to him now. We're also going to talk to him when we come back to this town, because later in this chapter we come back to this town. I'll get the speed ring. I don't know who I'm going to give that to, because I don't know if I care. Like I said, I don't care so much about Luke or Gort so much, and they're the slower characters anyway, but oh, I don't know. We'll just put it on Luke. Luke's probably going to be the one that sticks around till we get guns, so there we go. You little minion, get out of the way. Oh my god, move. Really, kid. There we go. God, that sucked. I think we found everything there is to find here. For now. Help me. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Help me by saving. Saving is your friend. Alright, let's skedaddle. To probably one of the most of the... Wait, we gotta talk to the mayor, don't we? I think. Like, jumping ahead of myself just to try to hurry this along. Because you know, some of you might be like, don't be so impatient, take your time. But I've played this game so many times, it's like, you know. Let me see, now it should be open. Unless we gotta watch that stupid play. Okay. So goal here is to get characters to level 5. And then we can take a little mini build up with Henri if we want. Because she's gonna come in, I think, at like level 2 or 3. And she's gonna be stuck with the party for quite a while. So, till we get Aleph. So, yeah. I know I'm weird. I don't like Domingo that much. Some of you might still be like cringing that I said that. I don't like Domingo. I think he's overrated. He's a one-trick pony because he only has Freeze 4 and Freeze, and yeah, some people like Desoul. I think it's a wasted spell for the most part because it almost never works. So, but that's just me. I don't speak for everybody. And to be fair, with tactical games too, a lot of what happens in tactical games is completely up for interpretation because it's based on your strategies and how you play. So what one person thinks is a horrible character, another person's gonna like. And it just really depends. Are you a defensive player? Are you an offensive player? Do you like characters that can do things at range? Because if you do, you're going to have a lot of range character options. You're going to use Kokichi. You're going to use possibly more knights. You know, on top of using maybe Hans and Lyle. There's a lot of... And then everything else is frontliners. And maybe one healer and one, you know, mage. But still, I mean, there's people who like using magic users. One person asked me if I'd do a run with no casters of any kind. I might consider that. And then all the other characters are fair game, whichever ones I want to use. Which will probably be the ones that can withstand damage the most. That really doesn't help me, does it? Because they have to be good at killing. It would probably be Xylo. Blue would probably be the two big units. I might go with Luke. I would probably go with Arthur as my knight. I might take another knight too. Definitely going to take Hans or Lyle, depending on my loadout of characters. But yeah, it's something to think about. That would be an interesting run, wouldn't it? And the big thing, too, is the reason why I want to level up in these next two fights coming up big time is because the fight at the end of this chapter, most of you know, is brutal. It is literally a shit show. And because it's such a shit show, it's important that we power through it as quickly as possible and make sure that our characters are strong enough to really get through it. Really, May? You're fucking killing me. Now nobody can reach it, so you just need to get everybody up at this point. You know, I should have waited for Tao. Well, here's the deal, guys. We're running a bit out of time. I don't want to go as long as I did last episode, because we went pretty long. But here's the deal. When we come back, we will be through this fight. Unless something breaks down, like, you know, Jacktar gets gibbed, or somehow I'm already that weak. I can't get through this fight. I will see you guys in Monarena, because that's where we will be doing our next thingamajig. And you know what I might even do to save us some time is I might not level up Henri there like I said I was going to. I might push us to go all the way to the circus fight and do our level grinding there, because that's where we get Arthur. And really the rest of the party can easily level off of most of what's there pretty much to level 7 or 8. So the fact that we can do that would really make things kind of move along in its own right. And so I'm not going to keep you guys. I will see you guys in Monarena. So thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackdarStudios for more live gaming action, as well as check out my live streams that happen here and on my Twitch. But you can, contribute to the channel more easily on the Twitch, people have said, than on the YouTube channel. But I need to get more of the donation links and make sure I add them in the descriptions and stuff for you guys. People have been asking me to do that more often, and I will make sure I do my due diligence to get that sorted out for y'all. So anyway, again, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.